migrating from the whole of Nigeria to the UK can be very Herculean. This is the part 2 of life in the UK for us. If you have not watched the first part, before you watch this one, go and watch that first one so that you can understand where we're coming from. But if you have watched that, welcome to our channel. Let's dive straight into it. Welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Sam.
My name is Yemi.
And we are?
That's right.
We are a young migrant couple in the United Kingdom. We share about our life processes, our journey so far, how that this can help you, inspire you, and build faith in you for your process and your life's journey entirely. It promises to be very fun, promises to be very interesting and life-changing for you. If you have not joined our channel, what are you waiting for? What? No, seriously. Really, let's talk about this. What are you waiting for? Join our channel if our content resonates with you. Share with your friends and family. We will be very glad. This is the second part of our life in the UK video, and we want to talk about finance. See, this finance thing, it's in Nigeria that you say the husband must earn more than the wife. It is noble that the husband earns more than the wife, but it may not be like that all the time, especially in the United Kingdom, because one thing that you have to understand is that sometimes the minimum wage that your husband collects is lesser than the minimum wage that the wife collects. It's not like that in our case. I have a higher minimum wage than I have a higher minimum wage than my wife. However, there are months that she, just like, I'll give you an example. In December, I think she earned more than me, because the idea is that she does hairdressing plus what she does as a full-time job as a customer service representative, that just sits down and works from home. That's what I think. She just sits down.
Yeah, me just sit down. I work.
I know you work, but she just sits down there. She can get work will start at 8:30. My wife will get up 8:15. Very, very amazing. So, but I mean, that aside, she does that on the side, hairdressing on the side, that as full time. But that there are most like that she earns more than me, and I'm thinking that okay, it's possible for a wife to actually earn more than the husband. It's very possible. It's very possible, So these are the things that also will form the conversation bits in your dating season. One of the things I knew that there could be times when maybe she had a lot of customer with hairdressing. It's possible. The fact that she earns more at some point is a win-win, but you must have spoken about it. You must have spoken about it. We operate a one POS system, one account system. You may not want to do that, which is okay. If you both agree to that, you may not want to do that. That's based on your agreement. But if you operate a one account system, it doesn't matter if anybody earns. Whatever anybody earns is to the same POS. All right. We do an investment together. We'll share a bit of that, in some weeks. Just tell you how we took our investment and what we are doing. What assets we are investing in and all of that. But we are investing in the stock market. We are investing together. We are saving together. So we operate a uniform POS. So it didn't matter whether somebody earned more at any point in time. I was telling her my salary recently. Now they give me this. She was whining me. You're a British man. I say, So, but there are days like that. Do you understand? There are months like that. So don't have the idea that when I'm coming like this, I must earn more than my wife. You have hypertension.
It's not up to that.
You will have hypertension because you will be breadwinner. Does not mean you should have bakery. Breadwinner. Don't let them use breadwinner to kill you.
Oh, don't enter oven. Enjoy yourself.
Don't let them use breadwinner to kill you. It's good if you are winning the bread.
Yeah.
It's good if you have the capacity to earn. It's good. I'm increasing my capacity to earn. You understand? she's increasing her capacity to earn. But as we increase, we are increasing for the family, not for individuals. You know, if you find girl now, you go to say, who would look at her and say, the father, the brother, this father, son, and Holy Spirit, the husband wants more than her, or she has more than her. Nobody would know all of that. It's the family. They address you now as a family. All right. So finance very important. I don't know what you want to say about that.
Yes, and I want you to know that if your partner is earning more than you, then it doesn't reduce your worth. It doesn't reduce it doesn't reduce the respect that your partner has. The both
Which is
of
very
you are,
important, actually.
yeah, it's just the both of us. We are involved in this together, so there's no.
So I like to
third
say that,
party.
actually. I like to say that it didn't affect anything. You know, I think that December was very obvious that this girl had money. You know, but the fact that she had money means the family had money. So
it's a win-win.
And it did not affect how she spoke to me. It did not affect how she, because means if I'm not even under pressure, that one no concern me.
And I believe it comes from the dating season where you've understood where you are heading to. You've understood how you want to manage your finance, and you've understood that this money is is ours. It's not an individual or something. It's not about being selfish. So carrying that mindset into marriage makes it more easier for you to know how you're going to. So that's what we are operating on. That's what we're operating on, and it makes it easier that if I'm earning more, it doesn't mean that my husband is not my husband. It doesn't mean that it's not my head. My head.
So that's what it is. So life in the UK, your wife can earn more than you. Your husband can earn more than you. It doesn't reduce anybody's worth, provided they are earning for the family. Number 2 is find time to rest. This one is very important. Guys, we've heard about people that, were working back to back, and before they collapsed. Find time to rest. One of the things that we make sure to do is that we find time to rest. In fact, she always tell me, come and go and sleep. So because me, I like working in the night time. Like, that's my time. But if I say I like working in the night time and I work in the daytime, you just like working. Well, she didn't know that. Me, I like working. Sleeping in the daytime makes me feel like I'm busy. But working in, so if I cannot sleep in the daytime, then working in the nighttime gives me, that energy. So, but find time to rest. Don't die for work. As our pastor that said, if you die for work will continue after death. So you must find time to rest. One of the things that the UK system is structured around is work. If you want to work your life out, there is enough work.
There's time.
You will work. What do you have a bend? Do you know what you have a bend? So you will work and work and work. You see that? So, but you have to create systems around your rest. Find time. If you want to travel. If you want to go out, if you want to just sleep, just sleep. Sleep off your alarm. There's sometimes when I tell my wife I want to off my alarm, you say off that thing. Because before you know that, I will stand up again. I'll jump like a soldier. It's like he doesn't.
Sometimes I just wonder that this man.
Calm down. You do grip bar. I'm up. I'm up. Because I know if I try to say, okay, is it ringing? I can sleep another 30 minutes. So when it's a grip, I'm up like a soldier. So, boy, find time to rest. Don't kill yourself. That money that you're working for, So sometimes, my wife was saying that, okay, I think she went to get McDonald's. She was now thinking that, I cannot be working and earning like this, and I should not be able to eat McDonald's now. She was feeling guilty for buying McDonald's, £4 something. I say, oh God, buy what you want to buy, because she's not wasteful. So at least there should be time.
The little things that you want to use to refresh yourself.
Don't feel guilty for that as well. There was one time that I think it was like a month or two ago. We just went online, say, oh yeah, we want to get this clothes, get this. I say, I'm getting this shoe and this shoe because they were expensive things, but we are going to get it. Don't just be working and be sending money.
That's the thing.
Because you will send the money. You see, so I mean, we needed to treat ourselves. So that can be a form of rest and relaxation for you. Just treat yourself to a good meal, sleep, go out, travel.
And I even the experience I've had so far with
Yeah.
this hairstyling business,
Yeah.
I see that if you will get clients,
Yeah.
by God's grace, if you have the chance, and by God's grace, I've been able to get those connections to
Yeah.
through referrals and
Yeah.
even people seeing my work, they reach out and we book appointments.
Mm-hmm.
But if you keep going on that way,
Mm.
and you don't find a way to cancel some appointments, you will not have that time to rest. You will not have, and you know how hairstyling can be so how tedious it can be and
Yes,
demanding.
yes.
Standing for hours. So
Yes.
there was a day I was supposed to earn like
Mm-hmm,
an amount,
mm-hmm.
huge amount though, but I said no. I had to cancel it.
Body no go gree.
I had to cancel it. That if I dare take that appointment, the money I get is something else that we would use to use the money for. So you just have to intentionally do it. Find that time to rest.
That's true.
Find time to rest.
That's very true. That's very, very valid. Another thing is creating time for purpose. This one, I always say it to immigrants very strongly. I said the UK and the West generally just gets your life in a loop of shifts and shifts and shifts and shifts.
And when they say shifts, it means work.
Work, yes. So work have shift patterns. So there are shift patterns for work. So you just keep working and working and working night and day, working. So you that used to be a powerful singer in Nigeria, when you travel to US or the UK, before you know it, you have become a nurse that is working and working, that does not have time for purpose anymore. Now, becoming a nurse is not the issue. It's the fact that at some point you would realize that what you put aside for this thing that you pursued was not really worth it. The fact that you put your thing, there's something inside of you, you put it aside because of we want to pursue this, we want to get this money, we want to build this house, we want to buy this house, we want to buy this car, if you do that all the days of your life, you will get to a point in life and you will regret it. So create time for purpose. It's hard. It's hard, that things are going on in your life, you need to get money. There are times that I say this very humbly, maybe when the video will be coming out, you would have seen that I personally went for a school of ministry training in London with Koinonia. I cancelled a shift of close to £1,000 for that. No, not everybody can do it. And I'm not saying you cancel a shift of £1,000. I'm saying that
if it's worth it,
do it. It's for your purpose. Now that I cancelled that a shift of £1,000, immediately they started finding a way to replace it for me. You see? So, but if I kept quiet, I have shifts, I cannot go. Then you cannot go. But I knew that I had a shift. I knew that one was important for my purpose. And then I went for it. But you would have, at least by the time that the video becomes out, you see it. You see? But that's the idea. Create time for purpose. Intentional time for purpose. When my wife came and, immediately I told her that, your musical ministry, how do you want to go about it? Don't just say that we are pausing. You're not pausing anything. You can't pause you. If you can pause you, then you can pause your purpose. So if you can't pause you, so I told her, what are you going to do? Before you knew it, she started doing this 1 hour soaking session every month. She does it at the end of the month. If you want to check her page, I'll link it to this page, to this video. She does it every month on Instagram. So if you want to join, you just want to worship God and prophetic prayers and all of that, amazing time with God. So she's training her voice, she's training her gifts with that avenue, and that's purpose. You see that? So don't shut down because you are looking for money. Don't shut down your life because you are looking to buy a house or you want to impress some people in Nigeria or wherever you're coming from. Don't shut down your life. All right. And that's one thing we are doing intentionally. It's hard, but it's worthwhile. Doing this video It's one of our purpose channels. Yeah. So doing this is hard. I will tell you for a fact, this video should not have been done in the first place because I wanted to sleep. My wife was already ready to sleep. We shot this video on a Sunday after service. After we came late. Now we just ate noodles. But it's hard, but we are doing it. Do you see that? Because at least we know that there are people that are behind these screens right now that are watching, these things will serve to inspire them. And we are doing it because it's a purpose, it's a channel of purpose. So it's not easy, but it's worth it. What do you want to say? I think I'm already preaching.
When it comes to purpose, you are always there, and we celebrate
Good
grace.
night. Good night. Good night.
So one thing I just want to say is, just like you said, it should not die. You should not let that purpose die.
No.
It might not be out there at that time, because I won't lie to you, how you were operating in Nigeria or where you were coming from, it won't be the same immediately when you migrate to the country you move to. Like for me, I moved from Nigeria to United Kingdom. So it's not like it's just going to happen once, happen just like that. There's a process to it. So I just had to find a way to continue with the continue in that purpose, continue in that line. As long as you keep building on it, then it will surely tell one day.
That's
because you can't expect a tree to grow in just one day. There's a process. There's a process to it. So you keep watering it, so that you can have records, you can have something to fall back on, you can have something to show that you've been doing this thing before now. So that's what I know that we have to keep on doing,
actually,
to make it make sense.
You said something very important. The fact that you have to innovate.
Yeah.
Sometimes it will not work the way it used to work in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So you have to innovate. You have to say, okay, what can I do now in the context of my purpose, around the possibilities in this country? Because it's like you're an evangelist in Nigeria. You can be ringing bell and be picking on the road. You can't do that here.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to be thinking, okay, how can I be that evangelist that fulfills the purpose of that evangelist within the context of the UK? So some things will change, but the call will not change itself.
Yeah.
So I like that idea. So also the spiritual aspect. I would link it with spiritual and mental thing. You have to make sure that, I know we're saying you now, but when you come to the UK, the spiritual life can die. Your spiritual life, when we say spiritual life, for people that are watching that don't get the context of that, your walk with God, your relationship with God can die. And if you're not careful, it will die. One thing that we do for ourselves is we have personal relationship with God. It's not just the fact that both of us have relationship with God. No. We have personal relationship with God. Spend time personally praying to work on our relationship with God. Then at some point come together to pray. That okay, that's family time. But individually, spending time with our Maker. See, he's a God of. It was a God of Sam and a God of Yemi before he became a God of Sam and Yemi. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So spending time to build our capacity also mentally. Spend time to read. Spend time to watch certain videos that are edifying. Spend time to watch programs. Spend time to follow live meetings. Spend time. I know my wife does that a lot. She just, when she's cooking, she just keeps playing a particular sound, starts praying in the spirit, or plays a particular live meeting. She follows outpouring very well, and then she's cooking. But at the same time, she's hearing, the right words. She's hearing the right words. It's not one Nollywood movie that no. Now, if you watch Nollywood, that's okay. The Lord bless you. I'm not saying that, but if depending on the context of your purpose, you need to set out time to do certain things spiritually and for your life mentally, because it's possible for you to discard this thing. It's possible. It's not about the fact that you don't love God or no. It's possible for you to discard these things. It's possible for you to set them aside and say you are not doing them again. You are not Oh, this God thing, I beg you. It's very possible, because the things that you were praying for in Nigeria, you have them now. So you start saying that, well, this prayer, God understands. So you don't go to church, God understands. You don't pray, God understands. You're calling God your father. Which father is there that you don't want his children to talk to him? His children don't talk to him. It's only when you need, God give me, God give me. You need COS, you come, God give me, God give me. You need partner, you come, God give me, God give me. So, and that's a possibility in this country. That's the truth. So, yeah. So, we want to round up.
Yeah, I believe you can be very comfortable here. You can be very, very comfortable here. So,
and it's a false comfort. That's the truth.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a false comfort. You just believe that
I've got
you're
everything.
Fine. You're fine. At least we are getting the money. We don't work every day. We have time to rest. We have time to chill. But at the same time, if you don't work on it,
go big.
Because back in Nigeria, you have programs. We go for programs. We go for retreats. We go for revival. We go for worship concerts. But here, you're on your own. It's very rare. It's very, very rare to see programs like that will edify you, that would help you, build your faith. So you just have to be intentional. I'll use the word again.
Yes, about how you do your
personal, your growth spiritually, and how you help yourself mentally. How you help yourself mentally. It is very, very important. Just like my husband has said, the way I do it, I follow live sessions, I follow programs, I watch worship programs, while cooking, because times like that, when you are just cooking and you don't have something you are plugged to, there are some things that might just come to mind.
That time is very important. The devil can,
they can chip in different things, and you just feel like you are not doing something right, something. So you just have to don't give room. Don't give room for the enemy.
The Bible says that don't give room to the devil.
Yeah, don't give room to the devil. So you just have to find a way to keep moving. Keep moving, keep growing, keep growing.
Don't play too. Don't stop growing. Don't stop growing. Don't let your yesterday be better than your today. You when you were in the country where things were not right, you were doing well. Now you are coming to a country where you see that means,
I remember when I used to. It shouldn't be like
that. Will not be okay. So that's how life has been so far. Well, I'm hoping that we're going to do a part 3 some other time. But at least for now, this is what it has been for us. If you have not watched the first part, I believe that you would have watched it. But if you have not, please watch. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. All right. We will see you in our next video, and we hope that you are being blessed.
See ya.
Have a lovely week.
Bye.